Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another beautiful May Sunday morning, and I'm really delighted to welcome back to the Betsuin Reverend Patty, who is always taking care of the Placer Buddhist Temple, but when she's not there, she's able to join us here at the Betsuin again. And also I'd like to welcome the president of our sister temple in Vista, California, and his wife, Judy. Welcome, Ricky. Ricky Schlesinger's wife, Judy, is a Nakatomi, daughter of Betty, and it's nice to have especially the officials of other temples coming to check out our Betsuin. We will only have one more Dharma school service here in our Hondo for the 2014-2015 Dharma school term. So we are truly winding down what has been, for Patty and I, our 31st Dharma school term with this Sacramento Betsuin. Last Thursday, I met some new Dharma friends who were from Nepal. They came to the Betsuin. Balaguru and his wife and his mother-in-law Gita came to burn incense here for loved ones lost in that recent horrific earthquake in Nepal. Gita had arrived here to visit her daughter just one day before that 7.8 magnitude earthquake devastated Nepal. Gita comes from generations, long generations of a temple family, and she even brought her own incense to burn here in memory of her family members that she's lost. After burning incense, three times she kneeled in full prostration. In Japanese, we call this full prostration bow gotai toji. Gotai toji literally means to touch 5 parts of our body to the ground. So in gotai toji, this kind of bow, you start with gassho, very slowly, high to your face, down to your chest, and then kneeling to the ground with your knees, then moving forward with your palms on the ground, and then your forehead, the 5 parts of the body touching the ground. In the Buddhist tradition, this kind of bow, this gotai toji, 5-point prostration, is the deepest possible bow of respect in our tradition. Feeling their deep devotion, I found myself chanting Sambujo Juseige Nembutsu Ekoku. It just seemed to come out as a reflection and a response to Gita's deep devotion and deep feelings of sadness in losing people that she loved in Nepal. It doesn't matter, though, whether we chant 5 hours of the Triple Sutra or just recite Namo Amida Butsu. It doesn't matter if we simply place our hands together in gassho or go down in gotai toji, the full prostration. If we bow, it doesn't matter whether we just gassho or bow as deeply as the gotai toji. If our actions come from our heart sincerely, then we are expressing our feelings of hope and gratitude from the deepest part of our shared humanity. We are manifesting in our actions the deep wish of what is the Bodhisattva vow of loving kindness. May all beings be happy and well. May no harm or difficulty come to them. May all beings live in peace and harmony. Isn't that beautiful? The deepest wish of the Bodhisattva vow of loving kindness. May all beings be happy and well. May no harm or difficulty come to them. May all beings live in peace and harmony. I've shared this before, that in Japanese there is an expression that means to be truly happy and well, to be truly content and well. And this expression, as some of you know, is daijobu. Daijobu. It was not uncommon for me to hear this expression while growing up, and I still hear many of our Japanese speaking members say this from time to time. The everyday translation of the phrase "daijoubu" is simply okay, okay. And whenever I hear this expression, I also quietly hear my mother's voice asking me, "Daijoubu? Are you okay?" When I was a young boy, if I tripped and fell, my mom would say, "Daijoubu? Are you okay?" I would respond, "Daijoubu, I'm okay." I still remember there was a time I was helping my mom make my bed, change the sheets on my bed, and I bumped my shin on the sharp corner of the low part of the bed frame, and that really stung. I remember still to this day how much it hurt, and I was rubbing my leg, and my mom saying, "Daijoubu ka? Are you all right?" And I answered, rubbing my leg, yeah, daijoubu. I'll be okay. But I also remember the next time we made that bed, there was foam rubber taped around all of the sharp corners of the bed frame. Mom was making sure that I would be okay. If my brothers and I were lifting a heavy piece of furniture for her, she might ask, "Daijoubu ka? Are you boys okay?" Literally, dai means big or great, and joubu means health or wellness. So daijoubu means literally great wellness, to be truly okay. And this expression, daijoubu, is actually found in the Nirvana Sutra. It is one of the 12 descriptions of one who is enlightened. In the Nirvana Sutra, an enlightened person, a Buddha, is described as being shaku daijoubu butsu. In other words, to be enlightened is to have attained truly great wellness, to have attained such a level of well-being that we are deeply and genuinely okay. Even now, when I close my eyes, it's easy for me to hear my mother's voice asking me, "Daijoubu ka? Daijoubu?" But now I hear her asking me, "Are you truly okay? Are you trying your best to nurture that deep sense of well-being that will bring you peace of mind? Are your Dharma eyes open?" To be a Buddha is to be daijoubu, to be really okay. If we do our best to live through the inevitable changes and challenges of life, especially the most difficult of times, with our Dharma eyes open, I think if we do this, we will find that our empathy naturally deepens. We will find ourselves naturally caring more, and we will find ourselves becoming kinder people. So when I imagine my mother's voice calling to me, "Daijoubu ka?" I also feel her caring, her kindness, and her never-ending mother's concern for her child's well-being. I often have quoted the Dalai Lama's response to the question, "What is Buddhism? What is your religion?" And the Dalai Lama responded simply, "My religion is kindness. My religion is kindness." I would add to that deep gratitude. Simply expressed, Buddhism is a tradition of kindness and gratitude. I would add gratitude because kindness and gratitude are rooted in the essential teachings of Buddhism. Gratitude flows from our awareness that from the moment we are born, there is no guarantee of even one day of life. Each day is a gift to be appreciated and not be taken for granted. Gratitude flows from our awareness of impermanence. Kindness naturally begins to flow from our hearts when we really feel our interconnected oneness with all beings and all things. In gathering together today on this Memorial Day weekend Sunday, it is a most appropriate time to reflect upon our interconnectedness with others. We exist because of the countless causes and conditions and the many people and events that allow us to be here today. Whether they lived over 2,600 years ago, like the historical Shakyamuni Buddha, or live halfway around the world in Nepal, India, and Tibet, we are all interconnected in the karmic fabric of time and space. When we truly sense our interdependence and interconnectedness, we cannot help but find that kindness will begin to flow from us as naturally as breathing. Simply expressed, Buddhism is just living with kindness and gratitude. Throughout this month, we will continue collecting for the relief fund for the victims of the Nepal earthquake. Our temple organizations have all generously donated. And just 2 days ago on Friday, I received a $250 donation for the relief fund from my new Dharma friends in Carmel, Indiana, Bill and Cheryl Mendeling. And I'd like to thank Bill and Cheryl for their donation. Let us continue to manifest in our lives the caring and kindness and gratitude that is reflected in truly being Daijobu. With that simple message, I'd like to wish you all a very safe Memorial Day weekend. I know with many families taking the opportunity for the long weekend to take time out to travel together, it really is wonderful to still see so many of you here today. Oh, and Henry, Charlene joining us, our members that moved to, is it what? Santa Rosa. Henry, are you still riding that motorcycle? Oh, okay. Welcome home. Yeah, and to all of us, Betsuin is always your second home. So welcome home. Have a safe Memorial Day weekend. In closing, please join me in Gassho. May all beings be happy and well. May no harm or difficulty come to them. May all beings live in peace and harmony. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo